What's going on, everyone? We are back and we are talking about 10 best macOS tips and tricks. First thing, we are gonna talk about calculator and unit conversion by using Spotlight. What you have to do is hit Command and Spacebar, and then you can type in what you are looking for right there. So if you wanted to convert something like unit conversion or currency, you can just using it. Now, the next one is something that I have been using for years and it's actually really useful. It's called accessible zoom, and this thing basically allow you to zoom all the way in on your Mac screen. To access it, all you have to do is of course go into your system preferences, accessibility, zoom, and then you hit very first option. And with that, you will be able to zoom in by pressing command option and then plus or minus signs button. But honestly, sometimes I like using trackpad. The next stop is actually pretty cool if you are Safari user. Now, if you like to watch video while you do something on your computer and maybe it's not the main focus of your time on the computer, you actually have the ability to do something like picture-in-picture on your computer. This is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is right-click on the video and select picture-in-picture. With this, you will get the little pop-up where your video goes to like the bottom of the screen, and you can actually adjust the size and move it around. Place it wherever you need to, and then you will be able to use another application while you are watching your video. macOS actually saved the previous version of documents so that you can access them even after you have already saved. To be able to see all those, you have to do is hit the file menu, revert to, and then browse all version. Now this pretty much pull up something that looks like time machine, and you will get to see all the different variation of the document that you made previously, and if you want, you can just go back to the one that fit your criteria. Hit done or restore, and now you have the old version of the document. Now the next feature is a pretty basic features, but it's something that I feel like a lot of people don't really know about it. To have a split screen on your Mac is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is hold down the little green button at the top left corner of most applications. So with this, you can actually send it to the left or right side of the screen, or you can make it full screen if you like. But with this feature, you will be able to use multiple applications very neatly side by side. This just makes it a lot easier to do work if you have to take notes and have a web browser open, or maybe even pull up your calendar and maybe some other application. I'm not sure how many people actually know this, but you are actually able to leave a custom message on your lock screen in case your MacBook is missing. Okay, here we go. Choose System Preferences, click Security and Privacy, unlock it to make changes. Select Show a message when the screen is locked, then click Set Lock Message. Enter the message you want to display in the login window. Then click OK. So now, in case you misplace it and a good person pick it up, you can leave a message on where to call or where to send your MacBook. Another pretty cool is force click and haptic feedback. By clicking your trackpad and press firmly, you can quickly look up the definition of words and phrases while working in apps or browsing web page. And this feature can be used for variable speed media control, and this works for fast forward and rewind by pressing on the trackpad and then applying more pressure. To access it, all you have to do is go to System Preferences, Trackpad, ensure Lookup and Data Detector and Force Click Haptic Feedback is turned on. The next one is pretty cool. You can change your volume or brightness in smaller increment. Now a way to do this by holding down the Shift and Option button on your keyboard and hitting those volume controls. When you do this, you will notice that you are not going down by one notch anymore. It's actually much smaller increment. So if you want to get your volume or even your brightness to a very fine level, you will be able to do that with this. Now this one right here is actually really useful if you need to scan a document, but you don't have access to a scanner nearby. Right click on your wallpaper or on your folder background, import from iPhone or iPad, and click Scan Document. Okay, now the iPhone is ready to scan the document. Once done, click Save and the document will automatically save in desktop or your selected folder. You can use the same method to take picture or add sketch from your iPhone. To ensure these features work, both devices must have Bluetooth turned on and log in to the same Apple ID. Now the last one is pretty interesting too. We all know Control Alternate Delete on Windows PC that bring the task manager where you can close out application. And it feels like macOS doesn't have an option like that. But it actually does. You have to do this by hitting Command, Option and Escape key at the same time. Now ForceQuick Utilities is launched, which display all open applications. Select the application and hit ForceQuick. Okay guys, that's all for today. If you have any question or another cool tips that I haven't talked about today, please leave a comment below. See you on the next video.